To arms, the kingdom calls. Stand as one before the walls. Through blood and fire, dark and light, we ride as brothers to the fight. No fear, no doubt, no backward glance, for on the right with every lance, our names shall ring in halls of stone, a tale of steel forever known. To arms, the kingdom calls. We shall not break, we shall not fall. For king, for land and sky, we stand, we fight, we do not die. So sound the horn and raise the cry, for now we march, do not ask why. The foe shall tremble, the strong shall stand, for honor, life in every hand. The wind it howls, the banners rise, under storm and battle cries. The king stands high, his voice like flame, calling warriors by their name. The sword is drawn, the vow is made, to stand as one, unbent, unswayed. Through fire's wrath and crimson shade, we fight beneath the banner and laid. Raise the banner, lift the steel, for honor stands and hearts won't yield. Through storm and shadow, night and flame, we fight, we ride, we die untamed. The foe rides forth, a tide of black. No night may turn, no soul step back. The line holds firm, the steel rings true. With heaven's strength, we see through. The sky is torn, the trumpets cry, yet none shall break and none shall fly. A night arose, though hope seemed gone. His blade shone bright, his vow held true, to serve his Lord in all he'd do. Through fields of ash, through lands of pain, he rode to face the tyrant's reign. Though legions waited fierce and vast, his prayer was whispered, "This shall pass." For duty calls, though death may come, a knight must stand till battle's done. With God above and steel in hand, he fights to save his broken land. The trumpets wailed, the heavens wept. Each step he took, a promise kept. The foe loomed high, a beast of might, yet still he charged into the fight. The clash of swords, the cries of men, a storm of blood and silence then. With one last strike, the beast was slain, though he fell too upon the plain. For duty calls, though death may come, a knight must stand till battle's done. With God above and steel in hand, save his broken land. Beneath the stars his body lay, but his soul ascends, the angels say. For every wound a crown of eternal might. Final duty called and death had come, yet he stood fast till all was done. With God above, his name shall stand. The faithful night of a broken land. Stood high, the gates were barred, a kingdom bound in battle scar. Through frozen nights and burning days, the siege held fast in endless haze. Trumpets called, the arrows flew, the sky was black, the torches grew. Yet in the dark one hope remained, a vow unbroken, hearts unchained. Hold the line, stand your ground, though death may ride, we won't bow down. embrace. The brave still fought in heaven's grace. Though towers fell and hope seemed dim, the light of honor would not dim. Hold the line, stand your ground. Though death may ride, we won't bow down. Through shattered stone and cannon's roar, we fight, we bleed forevermore. The bells now toll, the dawn draws near. The siege has raged for countless years, yet in the dust our names remain. A city's soul, a kingdom's flame. Final hold the line, stand your ground. Though death may ride, we won't bow down. Let them come in endless war, still we stand forevermore. When the dust has turned to time and songs remain of battle's prime, the siege may end but hearts endure. Forevermore shall stand once more. Lie still, the battle's done. The morning weeps for every son. Their banners torn, their voices cease, yet honor whispers in the breeze. Upon this ground where warriors lay, their oaths still burn though flesh decays. No king shall name them, none shall know, yet heaven keeps the vows they swore. Raise no cry, let silence stand for those who bled to guard this land. Though time may fade and kings may fall, their oath remains unbroken. A knight once swore upon his steel to never yield, to never kneel. Through storm and fire, through blood and strife, he held his word beyond his life. His sword now rust, his helm is dust, yet still he guards us from above. For honor's chains do not unbind the fallen, stay the lost tongue. Raise no cry, let silence stand for those who bled to guard this land. Though time may fade and kings may fall, their oath remains unbroken. No grave can hold the vow they gave. No sea can wash their names away. For when the night is cold and long, their whispered oaths still ride the dawn. Rise no cry, let silence stand for those who bled to guard this land. Through sword and shadow, war and peace, echoes wake within our dreams. Their voices call, so soft yet true. Stand fast, hold strong, we march with you.
So silent, the throne stands bare. No voice remains, no footsteps there. The crown is cold, the banner's torn, and I am left to rule alone. A husband strong, a son so bright, both rode to war, both lost tonight. They swore to fight, they swore to stand. Now shadows claim their noble hands. Oh, winds that cry across the vale, bring back their voices on your trail. Oh, river deep and mountains tall, tell me, why must kingdoms fall? Warm, now holds no flame. The echoes call their sacred names. I walk these halls in robes of grief, a throne of gold, yet none to keep. What is a crown when love is lost? What is a throne in such a cost?
past this endless night? Will courage pierce the shroud of blight? Or is the veil a grave so deep, where even light and honor sleep? Final, through the blackened Vale I ride, where shadows feast and legends die. Yet though I fall, my soul will rise to claim my place beyond the skies. The night is cold, the wind runs wild, the weary kneel, the meek reviled. The blade lies heavy in my hand, yet so does faith. I make my stand. A soldier bound by steel and creed, by oath, by love, by duty's need. Yet war is dark and hearts may fail, so I press on through blood and veil. Still they break, but truth remains, a whispered prayer through dust and flame. Let kingdoms rise, let empires fall. Still God shall hear when warriors call. I've seen the strong brought to their knees, the proud laid low like autumn leaves. Yet not by might does man endure, but by the grace of something pure. I bear my shield, my sword held tight, yet mercy is my guiding light. For war may rage and time may fade, but love outlives the sharpest blade. Steel may break, but truth remains, a whispered prayer through dust and flame. Let kingdoms rise, let empires fall. Still God shall hear when warriors call. If I should fall upon this field, then take my sword, my faith revealed. For though the flesh may fade to dust, my soul shall rise in hope and trust. Final break, but truth remains, a whispered prayer through dust and flame. Let kingdoms rise, let empires fall. Still God shall hear when warriors call. And when my breath at last is still, let not my hand be void of will. For in my grasp both light and steel, the sword to fight, the prayer to heal.
The war is done, the banners fade sun. No victor stands, no cheers remain. Only silence, only pain. The earth is scarred, the stone is cracked. The echoes whisper, none came back. And where they marched, where swords had crossed, only ashes ride the frost. Ashes on the wind, dust upon the ground. Where heroes stood, no trace is found. Their names may fade, their voices still, yet honor lingers on the hill. The rivers ran with crimson tide, yet now they flow with time's disguise. The blackened steel, the shattered bone, turn to dust where grass has grown. And mothers weep and widows pray, yet war forgets what hearts will say. For all who fought, for all who fell, the wind alone will sing their tale. Ashes on the wind, dust upon the ground. Where heroes stood, no trace is found. Their names may fade, their voices still, yet honor lingers on the hill. No throne remains, no kingdom stays. All glory turns to yesterday. Yet though the stone may break and fall, their silent oath still binds us all. Ashes on the wind, dust upon the ground. Yet some things lost are still profound. For every knight who bled and died, their honor rides the changing tide. And when the stars forget their light, and dawn is lost to endless night, still whispers drift where swords have been, their stories sung upon the wind.
The road was long, the trials fierce, through blood and fire, through doubt and tears. Yet now I stand where few have gone, before the throne of golden dawn. My sword lies still, my armor fades, yet light has clothed my soul in grace. No kingdom lost, no battle vain, for honor shines beyond the grave. Crowned in glory, bathed in light, beyond the stars, beyond the fight. through shadow, face the tide. I held my oath, I stood with pride. Yet hear no banners wave in war, only peace forevermore. The halls of kings, the songs of saints, the gates of pearl, the voice of grace. Where once I fought, I kneel and see a kingdom built in victory, crowned in glory, bathed in light, beyond the stars, beyond the fight. No death can bind, no fear remain, for I have lived and not in vain. No steel remains, no battle calls, only love